Welcome back to another video. Today we're jumping into Fright Night Fridays. It's the second to last one. We got one more after this. So we're gonna see if these some bangers today. Last week was my favorite week because that was the one that had the one of the best short horror films down the hallway. That was just top tier. So I'm hoping we're able to get some more bangers this week. And then for the final week, which lands on Halloween, we're going to be doing Halloween themed shorts for that one. So be on the lookout for that. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. If you are enjoying this content, please make sure you are spamming that like button, subscribing if you're new here, bell notification to be alerted so you never miss an upload. It really does help and I greatly appreciate it. And as always, headphones on, volume up, bonnet and or do-rag on, and let's immerse. Hope y'all got some snacks with y'all, maybe a drink. I got both of them. Popcorn. Co-worker she don't like. Okay, I get it. Woman around men, never be too sure. The only woman at that. Was that moth that landed on her back, like that moth flying around her? Is that symbolism for something, or is that just coincidence? Because moths do symbolize like decayed death. I believe that's their symbolism. You alright? Well, I'm right there with you, like, you cool? That's what I would have been doing. Like, you cool? Got the red dot, hopefully it actually record. Oh, who's about to go in there and blow that bad boy up? If she closest to there, she just wanna. If I was old dude behind her, I would have said like, hey yo, you cool? I'm off again.
Next stop is Eagle Mountain Station.
Is you cool? Buddy pissing me off. This a short horror film, so obviously it's not real. He pissing me off. Oh, she ain't got no service.
Hey, yep. We're just coming up to Tier 1 now, so a couple more stops and I'll be in Bullara. Yeah, sounds great. So I'll see you on the platform when I get there. Yep. Okay.
That was smart.
See you soon.
That was smart. I like how her head,
Stop is
eyes stay on a swivel. Watch them surroundings. Here this man go again. What the lights cut off for? Okay, it's time to say something now. Is you cool? Y'all got a emergency button above you? Like assistance?
Hi. Sorry to interrupt.
Is this serious?
Hello.
Look, yeah, I know this might sound good,
Man,
but have you noticed that
disgust
guy that
me.
keeps coming in and out of the bathroom up there?
What about him?
He keeps going into the toilet and he comes out just before each stop.
Okay. And
He's tell him.
He's been looking at me and it's freaking me out a bit.
so he looked at you.
Yeah. In
This
a way
is
that's
where-
made me walk up to a total
This is when, and I was hearing this conversation on TikTok not too long ago, to where men is the conversation around not being like classed as a certain type of man, right? So like women, when they're outside, right, and they're about, obviously as a woman, like being a black man, I know, right, like, but that's where the term of intersectionality comes into play. So like, even though I'm a black man and I experience some of the same things as a black woman would experience, there are things that a black woman experience or has to think about that I would never experience or have to think about. Like when I go out, I'm not thinking about a man looking at me creepily or trying to molest me or sexualize me or anything like that. I'm not having to worry about that, but that's something that women have to worry about. Even if you're a black woman, that's an additional step. As being a black woman, you have to worry about that I as a black man don't have to worry about. So the conversation was centered around like, not all men are like that to where they are like they're predators, but there's a good amount of them that are to where women automatically assume that of you, right? And it's just like I said, being black, not all white people are racist, but there's a good amount to where I'm not going to sit up and take the extra caution or the precaution or do all the extra research to determine if you are an ally or not, right? Like, I'm just going to assume that you could be racist, that you could be discriminative, that you could be like that, right? And it's your job, right, to validate and make sure that I know that you aren't, right? So the conversation was about that same type of aspect, but for men, right? Like, you might be one of the good guys, right? Like one of the ally men, but a woman don't know that. And when she's out and about, she ain't got time to be sitting here trying to figure out social cues or norms, or figure out how it is that she can determine that you are one of the good guys. So she's just going to naturally default to that protective state of assuming that you could be, right? And there was a whole group of men who was trying to be like, oh no, this, that, and third, right? Like a hit dog on holler, right? Honestly, right? But they was taking defense, and they was mad about it. But in reality, that's just how it works, right? There's too many people that you come across on a day-to-day basis. You're not going to sit here and try to analyze everybody to determine, oh, you're a good guy, or oh no, you're a bad guy, because even some of the people who you think are good guys aren't, right? So that's the whole conversation. So in this situation, which I can already see going the way that it shouldn't, to where he's just playing it off and not taking it serious. Like, if you're a good guy, right, you should be offering this woman who's coming to you in distress, even if what she's saying is blown out of proportion, even if she's over, like being dramatic or whatever it may be. It's your job, if you're a good guy, to offer her that safety net to make her feel safe and to ensure her safety. So in this situation, if you're a good guy, right, you offer like, hey, you want to sit next to me? Hey, like, you want to, right? That's the type of stuff that you would do, right? Because she's coming. It already took her a lot to come to you to tell you this, and then you about to sit up here and play in her face, right?
Ask them for help.
Help from what?
Look, it seems like he's waiting for me to get off the train. He's doing it again.
Okay. Maybe he's not feeling well. You need to calm down.
See? And that's why women already don't come to men for nothing, because y'all act like this. It's your job to make sure that she feels safe in that situation.
Next stop is Lansvale Station.
He's the only one that closed the door behind him, no? Why not just duck and hide to where you can't see you? Wow.
Next stop is Boomerang Station.
So is this? Are they in on it? No, she determined now. We done came the fight, the flight or fight has kicked in. We fight now. Something. Get something. What she should have did, she should have broke it open, get the sharp edge.
Stop it.
Are those the other women that he... Gotta be. Yep. Okay, so that's what the moths were representing. Okay. Or moths? What they in here for? She kind of looked like that one actress, not Brie Larson, but the other one, forgetting her name. The moths will eat them up. So I like the ending of that. So obviously the horror aspect of it is being a woman, being vulnerable in these type of situations with these horrible, awful men. I want to look up to see what moth symbolism is. Moths arrange a transformation, mystery, and connection to spiritual world. They are often seen as messengers from the deceased. Okay, so I was right about like deceased, but like I was thinking more like corrupt, evil, like decay, like demons, spirits, stuff like that. But they're representative of people who've passed on. Okay, cool. I like the meaning in that, right? Like I said, moral of the story is, like, if you're a guy, a man in these type of situations, it's your job, it's your responsibility, it's your duty to make women who are looked at as the more vulnerable between the two, make them feel safe. That's your job, to go out of your way to make sure that they feel safe, because like I said, they don't have time to assume that you are safe, because assumptions can lead to them, right? And they don't have time to sit up and do all the research to figure out, pick up on cues or whatever it may be to determine if you are, right? So do the little bit of extra work to be like, hey, right? Like I said, the guy in the train, like, hey, you want to sit next to me, right? So he can stop doing that, right? Like I can walk out, right? Even like in a more of a extreme situation, offer to get off at her stop. Like, hey, you want me to get off at your stop? And right, you can find get a ride back, like you can right, or if she's willing to offer you a ride, like, hey, right. But there's a lot of like things that can be done and that can happen to make her feel safe, right? Like I said, women already have a hard time coming to men with things anyways because y'all blow it off and make it seem as if they're being dramatic. So the fact that she worked up enough courage after all of that to come to you, to speak to you on this, and you just brushing it off. Yeah. So, like I said, moral of the story, be better. As men, be better. Be better. But that was good. I like that. It's horror aspect from the perspective of a woman and what she's going through and having to deal with in those type of situations, and having to think of how she can get out of this situation on her own, right? Because nobody there is willing to help, right? Even the dude on the camera, right? Switch the camera off. Like, so, like, that's horrifying and terrifying. And like I said, as a man, I would never be able to understand that because I would never be in that type of a situation. Yeah, I like that. I enjoyed that. As we move to our next video.
Martin? Martin, what are you doing?
Now we starting right off.
Sleepwalking?
I don't know if I could deal with somebody sleepwalking.
She told me if I close my eyes, she'd tell me secrets.
Who said that?
Listen. You have to knock.
Why is it the black dude on this? We don't ever do stuff like this.
Close your
Got
eyes.
a white mom?
I don't hear anything.
Sorry. I must be dreaming.
That ain't how it worked.
Martin?
That's the first thing that'll come to my mind. That ain't how it worked. We didn't even want to look to see if there was possibly somebody out there before we open the door wide open. Crazy. Lock it back. Okay. Well, gotta be a safe neighborhood, right? I'm about to get on there and talk crazy already. See, the thing about doorways is you never want to position yourself to where the doorway is here, right? It's here. You don't want to position yourself to where you're like right here, crossing it, right? So how they got that living room set up, he literally is facing the same way of the door. You want to be tucked off to like where this couch is at right here. You want to be tucked off to the side like how that couch is. You can even be on this side where this couch is at right here. Right, like when I sit in my bedroom, I put my stuff, like I got a door right here. Like if this was my bedroom, my bed would be like over here on this wall over here. It would be like right here. It'll be, yeah, that's pretty much the only two spots. Because there's something about like when a spirit, like with the spirit realm, if you believe in spirits and stuff like that, like that's like doorways are access points, obviously, right? So you don't want to put your bed right up on something to where they can get quick access to you, right? So it's superstition in me. I could never do that. So like you literally, all he got to do is this. Nah.
What the hell, man?
Whoa. Turn the light on. A zombie? Martin! Martin! Hey, Martin! You got a whole nother person in the house with you. Call him. Call him. Call him. Man. That was good. I like that. Only 3 minutes long. 3 minutes and some change. That was good. We jumped right into there. We got a premise of what was going on, right? So knocking, hearing the spirit. I wonder if that was a setup. Okay, if getting rid of it and passing it on to somebody else, that's what you have to do. But yeah, short and sweet to the point. I love the effects of, or I'm pretty sure that's a real person. Like they did really good costume makeup stuff on her. That was really good. I like the style of it being in the dark the whole time, right, to make us feel it outside of when he first did it. Yeah, I enjoyed that. As we move to our next video.
Baby, I don't like it. I don't like you there all alone.
Yeah, I know, Mom, but I need the money. We need it. Look, you don't have to worry, it's dead here.
It's not right. It's not safe.
There's security cameras
At all.
everywhere.
I don't trust technology, none of it. Besides, it's a thing that
Even
can't
with
even
technology.
worry me.
Look, Mom,
You people
it's
crazy.
late. I need to study. Go to bed, please.
Okay, will you promise Mom, please?
Mom?
That it? First sign of something spiritual. No, I don't play about that. Why we got all the cameras flashing to the same thing? Why don't we have all 6 cameras pointed at 6 different locations? What we doing? I know this ain't like the Chiller Arts convenience store game. If y'all remember in that gameplay, there was a spirit playing with the door like that.
Is that you, Tommy?
Hey, Kira. You know, you really shouldn't be here on your own.
You want to stay with me?
tells me that I need to leave, I swear.
I wouldn't have no shame in my game.
Look,
You want to stay with me?
Promise.
I shouldn't be here by myself. You want to stay with me?
Come on, what are your parents gonna think if you turn down a doctor anyway?
Depends on the doctor. You're all good to go.
Alright, well, you promise to call me if the bus doesn't show?
It'll show. But
See?
thanks, Tommy.
Right there. Right there. Remember 2 videos ago on the train when I was talking about if you a guy, you have to do your due diligence to make women feel safe? Right there. You see? It didn't take much. You shouldn't be here by yourself. I'm cool, blah, 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 this, that, third. Well, here's my card. Let me know if you need help, if you need a ride. I got you. I'm there. Simple. Goes a long way. Now, he better not turn out to be some asshole when I'm sitting here giving him praise. I really wish they would fix these cameras to point in 6 different directions. I'm like, why do we see the same location 6 times? That's such a horrible use of your technology, your cameras. The hell was that behind the door? Okay, a statue. They got some good convenience store music though. Why are we looking at it like that?
Hello?
I'd have pulled that card out so fast. Tommy, come here. I need you. I need you, Tommy. Dang, how many times has that happened since you've been there? People got to start picking up on patterns. I see it in your eyes, but are you going to act on
Tommy,
it?
It's
yes.
Here.
Hey, Kira?
This place is really starting to freak me out. The doorbell keeps going nuts. I need to get out of here.
Wasn't expecting to hear a call from you so soon.
What the hell? Hold on. Something's wrong.
Kira? What is it? Coming over right now.
Speakerphone. Counter. Speakerphone. Boop. Counter. Demon. So we going straight to it, huh? The demon don't have a name? I wouldn't even went and got my backpack. That's extra time. That's extra time spent. Tommy said he was coming.
911. Please hold to speak with the first respond unit.
Please hold. Huh? Little rundown town like this can't have that many people calling. Laughs? Now you playing with me. Now you playing with me. That gotta be Tommy. You laughed in my face. Me, I'm taking that personally. Like,
Hello?
Don't come in!
What the?
ooh-wee. Yep, that's just like the convenience store right there. The game, that is.
Kira? Come out here.
Tommy?
That's not Tommy, Kira.
Come out here.
Kira!
Tommy, I'm coming out. Tommy? What the hell? Tommy!
Tommy, you a real one. Shout out to you. That's how a man's supposed to act. Take notes, y'all. That's how you supposed to behave as a man. Don't be like man in the episode 1. Be like man episode and video 3. Come on now. But that was good. Like I said, that reminded me of the convenience store game by Chilla Arts that we played on this channel some years ago. Like the ghost popping up in the camera, same type of thing. The door constantly opening without nothing being there. That was the element in Chilla Art. So it reminded me of that, but that was good. A couple of good jump scares in there. A little bit of dialogue between a couple of characters. We got a little bit backstory as far as why she's in that, because I always love to understand why people are doing the things that they're doing. Have to. Mom might be sick, right? Not able to support on her own, so having to get an extra job, whatever it may be. So yeah, I enjoyed that. As we move to our next video. All right.
To fire American long-range missiles into Russia, Kiev has done so. Its attack on a target within Russia's recognized territorial borders was confirmed by both Moscow and by officials in Washington.
Okay. That gave me a little bit of chills right there. Why everybody in these horror films, is that enough for you to be like, okay, what's going on? They always be like, whatever. Like unless you live in like apartments where you got upstairs neighbors, you should never be shrug off you hear stuff like that. What are we talking about? You alright? That's my favorite line. You alright? You cool? Let me know. His nails are terrible. Ooh, chair. Sometimes you gotta taunt these ghosts to let them know it's not working. A lot of these ghost demons, evil spirits, like to feed off of fear. You gotta let them know sometimes it ain't working. Why are we still on the ground? Get up. Get up! Oh, he can touch stuff? Oh yeah, he's serious. Why are we going back in a room in which that chair that was in there already moved, and then it just somehow teleported across the hall before you could turn around and take 2 steps? Why would we go back in that room? Use your brain, big fella. Exactly where he wanted you. Now we run downstairs. Did he just move in this house or something? Not enough sense of urgency. Not enough sense of urgency. I would have been to the front door already. Long time ago. You love that chair, huh? It's too late now. You let him work his little spell, his magic to keep you trapped in here when you should have. That should have been your first move. Not your 16th. Now it's all about letting them know ain't no fear. I sit in your little goofy chair. Now what? Why are we going back to that room? He just wants you to sit down, bro. That's all. Take a seat. You ain't gonna call 911? That don't make sense, huh? People don't be using their brains. That's how they be dying. That's how they be dying. That one was pretty good. I'll say that was the weakest one of the ones we watched this episode so far, but it was still good. It did a good job of building up that atmosphere, that intensity. Just the ending wasn't as impactful as you would want it to be with that build up. We wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more terrifying. So I think it fell short on that with how much it built up, because we was running back and forth, this chair here, run away from the chair, we trying to go in the other room. So it was a lot of build up for the ending to not be as intense as you would expect it to be, but still pretty good. Yeah. More of the story is use your common sense. Why we ain't jetting out the front door immediately? Then we decide to stay around. Why we don't got 911 on the phone? Like, so many options here. But let's move to our last video. Seeker. Good start. Like that intro. We recognize her. Couldn't tell you her name, but wasn't she love interest in the Hulk? Nope. One of them Hulk movies? I'm pretty sure that's her. I love when I see bigger actors and actresses in short films and plays and Broadway and stuff like that, because it really shows that they love their craft. Who calling me this late at night? My thoughts.
Hello?
I'm at the house.
I'm gonna have to
You're
look
here?
at
No,
the people up at the end just to make sure I ain't
The
tripping.
house.
She looked like her, but it could be somebody else.
What are you doing there?
I just need to know if it's real.
I don't know how many times you
Actually, I don't think that's her. That may not be her. We need to know what is real.
Harriet? Harriet?
If you came to the house with it.
What the f are you doing?
I have to know.
Harriet, I thought we settled this when he died.
Well, I don't know anymore. I thought I did, but then when I saw that the house was up for sale,
This is
I
ridiculous.
had to
Yeah, no.
come back and know for
I
sure.
don't think that's her.
No, I can't, Maddie, not until I know.
Harriet, he's not real.
About to drive me crazy. Not her.
Why does he still come for me? Maddie, not until I know.
She do look like her.
Harriet, he's not real.
Then why does he still come for me? Every single f***ing night, Maddie.
You need help.
No, then help me. Please. Stay.
We're not staying.
You saw him too.
Yeah, because we came up with him together.
No, because he's real. You used to believe it.
Because it was far easier believing we were playing some up game of hide and seek than it was to believe that Dad would do those things to us.
No.
Harriet. Oh my God, Dad is the seeker. Why can't you understand that? Harriet, Dad is the seeker.
You didn't know the monster like I did. I never let him get to you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Do you see why I don't understand? The seeker has to be real. Because I don't know how Dad could ever do that.
I'm so sorry.
Please, can you just
So this
stay?
was recent then?
If it's not real, then you can just wake me up, right? And then I'll get help.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
So this happened recently because obviously I'm thinking that with them showing that there, with the pregnancy test there, suggesting that she was R-worded, and she can't believe that her father would go as far as to do something like that. So she's thinking that whoever R worded her, the Seeker, is an entity, spirit, or someone else, or whatever it may be. Here's Johnny! Crazy thing is, I've never seen that movie, but I'll always say that reference. Where are you? Ain't you supposed to be waking your sister up?
Come out.
Wait, what's going on?
Crazy.
You don't really get cross with you. Stop hiding!
Is it blind or something? Step into the room and you'll see her stand to your left. But my thing is, like, obviously, as a kid, you have the ability to believe in anything, basically, right? But as you got older, what would take your belief in this, being this, away from that and turning into something reality when you're being snatched through a hallway and brought into a different dimension? Clearly, the light's different. You got pulled away quickly. Like even as you get older and you start being able to put two and two together better, you should be able to determine and use discernment to know that this isn't something that is of the normal. Unless you think your father has supernatural abilities to be able to do this.
Shh, shh, shh. It's me. What's going on? I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. We need to leave now. Come on.
I can hear you. Here I come, Maddie.
Harriet.
You go in there. You lock the door, okay? I'll distract him. Hide with me. Maddie, then we'll both be trapped. Just let me be the big sister again, okay? You hide. Go in there now. Go. Lock the door behind me, okay?
She ain't gonna do it.
I love you. I love you.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa! My eyes are watering. Oh my goodness!
No. Maddie! Maddie!
Whoa!
Maddie!
I gotta watch that again. Oh my goodness. My eyes are literally watering. Oh my gosh.
I love you. I love you.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Wow.
No. Maddie! Maddie! Maddie!
Where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long.
Leave her alone.
But Maddie and I haven't finished playing yet. You've been hiding from me, haven't you?
I said, leave her alone.
Well, it's little Maddie I want. I always wanted Maddie. But you always hid her from me, didn't you? So I just had to sort of operate with you. But now I want to play with Maddie.
But I have a present for you.
A present?
Yeah. Can I give it to you?
Sure. You're trapped here anyway. To miss out on the present. Well,
oh yeah. Come on. Yup. Woo! Hope that ain't Maddie. Got her quick as hell.
Harriet. Harriet, what are you doing?
Gotta make sure it's
Harriet.
closed off.
Harriet! Harriet!
Say that girl name one more time.
Harriet, no! Harriet! Harriet.
Not you were
You
asleep the whole
okay?
time.
It was Dad. It was Dad. It's okay.
But I'm still confused. If it was Dad, Matt Sears. I think we watched another one by Matt Sears before. Oh yeah, we watched Catch Your Breath by Matt Sears. That was the one with the demon that drowns you. Yeah, that was good. The secret, that closing the door, he right there found you. Woohoo! That was clean, Matt. That was clean. I'm not gonna hold you. The actresses, even the actor, the creepy old man, they all did their thing, point on point. I felt the emotion. I felt the eviction. The story was there. I'm still confused about that ending though. Talking about his dad, but obviously y'all was in a spirit world. So is y'all dad a entity that y'all know of? Like, I'm confused about that, because how could it be your dad if he's an entity? Obviously he's an entity because of the fact that y'all go into a different dimension, right? And he has these powers and all of this stuff. So that would suggest that your dad is a demon. Which is crazy in of itself. But yeah, that was really, really good. That was really good. I still like, of the videos we've watched this month, I still like Down the Hallway better, just because that story hit, and it took I mean, this had a good little story in it too, about like the transgressions of what can happen and go on within a family dynamic, and the unfortunate situations that can be caused in those type of situations with the father R-wording the daughter. But that the don't Down the Hallway, that just hit for me. But this was really good. I'm gonna say this top two of the ones we watched this month. That was really good. The Seeker, that was really, really good, and it was just released 5 days ago too. So it's new. It's new. That was good. I enjoyed the hell out of that. So shout out to you, Matt. Shout out to you. That was amazing. And I hope y'all enjoyed. That was our last video for today. For today's episode, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Look forward for the final episode next week, Friday, which is the 31st, Halloween. I'm gonna be trying to do 2 videos for y'all on Halloween. I'm gonna be dropping a video earlier in the day for the normal time of 12 p.m. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not gonna say nothing about what it could be or what it is, so just be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna do 8 p.m. for our Fright Night Fridays for Halloween, to roll in Halloween. But yes, I hope y'all enjoyed that. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and support y'all show the videos. If you are enjoying this content, if you enjoy series like this one, if you like me, hell, make sure you're hitting that like button, smash the sub button to join, bell notification so you never miss an upload. And until next time, y'all have a great one.